Hi, Angela. This is Dora Goldberg. This is the video that I told Tara about this morning, and I'm just going to get right to it. So, I just wanted to start by opening your website, which is, of course, right here in front of you. And it's really great. It's got a call to action by scheduling service. It's got a phone number on it, which is always nice too. The only thing that I would change about it would be to put a little bit more content on it. So Google has crawlers that will crawl your site and actually read it. So they read for relevant content. They can actually figure out if you're trying to stuff a whole bunch of keywords in at one time, that sort of thing. They're much more, the crawlers are much more intelligent than most people think that they are. So most sites do better if they have, it's gone up, if they've got 1,500 words on their homepage. Yours has, I don't know, judged by looking at it, it's probably 500, 600, somewhere around there, maybe a little bit less. So that would be one way for you to get more clients, would be to have more content. It would put you higher up on the rankings. So I just went ahead and typed in, water heater companies into Google just so I could show you a little bit about what I'm talking about. So with Google, the very top of it are sponsored. So, they're Google guaranteed. And then right below it, there tends to be ads. So like, as you can see, your company's right here, advertising. Perfect. The goal would be to get into these top three, which is called a map pack, as a company rather than just with ads. So these three companies probably get the majority of the business from their area because they're right here. It's easy. People like convenient. They like easy. They like fast. So these companies tend to get most of the people that are looking for it. So down below, this is called organic traffic, the organic searches. So when people go in and type in the search, if they're looking for, water heater companies or, any other search, these are the ones that would come in based upon the keywords that they have on their website. So just to let you know, that's how this works. So I have a software that's called Ahrefs that kind of lets me look at things on your website that, you have to look a little harder for if you don't have this particular software. So we've got a DR, which is a domain rating. We've got a UR, which is a URL rating. So basically, this is the trust that Google has in you, the DR, and basically the UR is the power that your website has. So you've got lots of backlinks. That's good. You just want to make sure that they're relevant to your company. You've got some 90s. You've got some, mid-level ones. You just want to make sure that they're relevant to your company, which they are for now. I think that that's a really good thing for you to have. So going back to the overview, so here we go. So this is just a different overview and it shows a few less backlinks and a little bit higher UR. So it just varies even amongst the software. So the one thing that we want to look at is, this one is usually the more accurate one, is the keywords. So keywords, you've got over 2,000 of them, so that's amazing. The problem with the keywords is most of them aren't relevant to, what you actually do. It'll talk a little bit about what's going on, but it's not like people go in and search a whole lot as far as like, these particular words. It's harder to find these words. It's not a common search, it's people will say, is it cheaper to do this? But only, 50 people search for it a month, but you're ranking for that. What we want you to do is rank for these higher ones, like this one you've got good. AC is blowing a burning smell. So you've got position number 3 on that one. That's good. That's really good. So anyway, a few more backlinks that had maybe a little bit more relevant information would be super good for you. On this one, these particular keywords don't pull in any traffic to speak of, so it's not giving you a dollar amount for it, what your value is. So, I mean, you do have some here as far as the total traffic goes, but for that particular keyword that I was searching for, say water heaters, and if you're looking to install more water heaters, it doesn't do you much good. It won't pop up. So the main competitor that I found was Affordable Plumbing, and their website, honestly, it's not as nice as yours is. It doesn't have any more content, But when you go into their settings, they actually have a traffic value of $46, which is a little bit higher than your average for your whole site. That $86 one was for your air conditioning, I believe. So they have a little bit higher UR, which is the trust, which really makes a big difference. And their DR is a little bit lower, so their power isn't as high. But when you look at their backlinks, here we go. They've got, just averages in the 40s and 60s, but it's basically that way the whole way. And they're ranking #1 on almost all of theirs. So that makes a big difference. I know that, it doesn't seem like it would, but it definitely does. So if this has given you any information that you didn't know about, or if it can help you in any way, I'd really appreciate it if you could just give me just a few words of feedback or a few lines. Just let me know how this might meet your needs, or, even if you think that there's somebody else who might value this sort of information. It doesn't have to be a plumbing company or an HVAC company or anything like that, but just somebody who you think might be able to use this information. I'd be happy to send one for them as well. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. Thanks again.